Welcome to Eddie's Time Warp. This is episode 2, Morning Ritual. The next morning, Eddie found himself driving back up the winding cliffside road almost without thinking. Part of him wondered what the hell he was doing. The other part already knew the answer. For the first time in years, he had somewhere to be. Harlan opened the door before Eddie could knock, as if he'd been waiting. Right on time. Harlan gave a tired but genuine smile. "Coffee's fresh. Come on in." They fell into an easy rhythm, almost as if yesterday had never ended. Eddie set his case down. Harlan poured 2 black coffees. There was no forced small talk, no awkwardness. Just 2 men quietly accepting that this was now their morning ritual. Eddie pulled out the old Martin and tuned it slowly. His fingers felt a little less stiff today. Eddie murmured, "I had another one circling in my head all last night. Figured I'd try it out on you if you're up for it." Harlan Voss leaned back, eyes bright with quiet anticipation. "Yeah, I'd like that very much." Eddie started playing.
Too many roads, too many miles, too many chances passing by. I held the door, then walked away. Now I live with what I left.
This one was heavier, slower. It carried the weight of decades, doors that had cracked open only to slam shut again, promises made in cheap motel rooms, and the slow, quiet ache of watching his dreams grow smaller with every passing year. When the final chord faded, the silence felt almost sacred. Harlan stared into his coffee for a long moment. When Harlan Voss finally spoke, his voice was low and thoughtful. "It sounds like you've been carrying those songs around for a long time." Eddie let out a small, weary laugh. "Yeah, I guess. I had a few almost deals back in the late 80s and early 90s. I got close enough to taste it a couple times. But every time, I found a reason to walk away. Got scared. I got broke. I guess I just got comfortable in my failure." Harlan Voss studied him carefully. "And you never went back? Never gave it one more serious shot?" Eddie just shook his head. He paused, his eyes fixed on the guitar in his lap. Eddie finally replied. "After a while, it just started feeling too late, like the train had already left the station, and I was still standing on the platform." The silence that followed was comfortable, honest. Harlan Voss took a slow sip of coffee, then looked out at the vast ocean. "Interesting," he said quietly. He turned back to Eddie with a small, knowing smile. "So, what do you think? Same time tomorrow?" Eddie nodded, a faint but real smile breaking through. "Yeah, sure. Sounds good." What neither man knew yet was that these simple morning rituals were becoming something far more dangerous than just coffee and old songs. They were becoming the beginning of a second chance that would eventually rewrite everything.